Hi, this is the flip class video for study guide 11, and we will be talking about the major scale, tempo markings, and repeat signs. So let's begin with the major scale as a succession or a series or a number of pitches written and performed in ascending or descending order, going up or going down. The beginning and ending pitches are the most important in the scale and are called the tonic. A major scale has a particular order of whole and half steps. Look at your keyboard from Chapter 9 study guide. Where are the half steps in this major scale? Let me help you. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And then it's backwards going down. Half, whole, 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 half, whole, whole. They are between mi and fa, and between ti and do. Now look at the G major scale. Where are the half steps in this one? They're still between mi and fa and ti and do, no matter what scale we're talking about. So a C major scale starts on C. A G major scale starts on the pitch G. Notice that both times the half steps occurred between mi and fa and ti and do. In a major scale, this is always where the half steps are. Draw a D major scale using a key signature. So you know from the circle of fifths chart, or from memorization, that D major has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So I draw those in the key signature here, and then I don't have to worry about adding sharps for the rest of the thing. So I do D, E, F, G, and the F is already sharp because of the key signature. A, B, C, D, and the C is already sharped because of the key signature. And then I go down D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D. Draw an A major scale using a key signature. How many sharps are in A major? You know there are 3 based on your circle of fifths chart or if you've memorized them. They are F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. A major scale starts on A. So start on this A or an A down below here. And A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. And your key signature, 3 sharps, takes care of all the sharps in the scale. So major scales and tempo markings. What major scale is this? To find out the answer, go a half step above the last sharp, and a half step above A sharp is B. So this is B major. And that trick works for all the sharp keys. Label the solfege. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Circle the half steps between mi and fa. Do, re, mi, fa, and ti and do. Ti and do, do, re, mi, fa, and mi and fa right there. All right, what major scale is this? What's a half step above D sharp? E. So E major. Label the solfege and do the same thing. Do, re, mi, etc. Circle the half steps between, they're always between mi and fa and ti and do. On the way up, and do and ti, and fa and mi on the way down, same. All right, tempo is a term used to describe the speed of music. At the beginning of our songs that we sing or perform, there will be a word describing the tempo, like largo, allegro, presto. And please memorize these. Largo is slow. Andante means to walk, walking tempo. Moderato, think of medium. Allegro, fast. And presto, very fast. Please memorize those. Pause this video and memorize these. It's very simple. In addition, there are terms used within a piece of music to tell the performer to change tempos in the song, in the middle of the song. Accelerando, accelerate, gradually speed up. Retardando, or slow down. A tempo means return to the first tempo. Più mosso, more movement, faster. Meno mosso, like minus, less movement, slower. Un poco, a little, and molto, very. All right, so you need to memorize these. Pause the video and memorize them. Find a way for you to make sense of how accelerando sounds like accelerate, so that means speed up. Find a way to do that for each of these. Draw a D major ascending and descending scale. Label the tempo in the beginning as fast, which is allegro. So I would write allegro. Gradually speed up until the third measure. So accelerando, I'd write A-C-C-E-L period, or this whole word, accelerando, until the third measure, where the tempo should return to the beginning. So I write a tempo. a tempo. It's not a tempo, it's a tempo. This is Italian. Gradually slow down in the last measure. That's ritardando, or you can write RIT period, RIT period. Perform the scale with the markings. Okay, so we draw a D major scale. I know from the circle of fifths chart I gave you and from memorization that D major has 2 sharps. And the order of sharps we learned last time is fat cats go down alleys eating birds. So we're going to do F and C, fat cats, 2 sharps. Then D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D. And we've written in the tempos already, so we're good. Now repeat signs. There are several marks that occur in the music that tell the performer to repeat sections. The first of these is the repeat sign. It has a double bar line with 2 dots. That means go back to the beginning. Or in this case, go back to its opposite repeat sign. So for number 2, I would sing do, re, mi, fa, so, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so, mi, re, do. All right, first and second endings function like this. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, fa, so. Repeat sign, back to the repeat sign. So, fa, mi, re. Now the first time I did this ending has a number 1. So the second time I'm going to skip to this second ending. So, fa, mi, re, skip, mi, re, do. The whole thing is do, re, mi, fa, mi, fa, so. So, fa, mi, re, do. All right, for this, please number, no, it's telling you how to sing something with a DC al fine or DC al fine. In Italian, it's fine. So the second marking that indicates to repeat stuff already sung is the DC al fine. DC stands for da capo, which means go to the beginning or the head of the piece. Do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Fine means end. So after I sing the whole thing, this says go back to the beginning, and this says end. A similar marking to da capo al fine is dies al fine. Dies stands for dal segno and means to return to the sign, and al fine means to continue to the end. So if I was singing this, I'd say do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, so. Return to the sign. So, fa, mi, re, do, end. Lastly, occasionally you will see DC al coda or DS al coda towards the end of the song. When this happens, you will notice a separate section after the coda sign. This is the coda or the ending of the song. What that marking means is, after you return to the beginning, when you see the coda sign, you skip to the next coda sign. So sing this with me. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, fa, so. Do, re, mi, fa, so, do. If you got lost, please pause, rewind, and sing it again. Here we have do, so, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. This means go back to the sign. This means end the song. So please pause it, rewind it, and sing it with me. Example 2. Do, re, mi, so, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, re. Go back to the beginning. Do, re, mi, so, fa, mi. This means skip. So, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, so, fa, mi. This means repeat to here. Do, re, mi, re, do. If you didn't get this last one, please pause it, rewind it, and sing it again.